What does digital transformation encompass? Digital transformation is the process of using digital technologies to make new business processes, culture, and customer experiences, or to change the ones that already exist to meet changing business and market needs. Digital transformation is the process of rethinking how businesses work in the digital age. It goes beyond traditional jobs like selling, marketing, and helping customers. Instead, digital transformation starts with how you think about customers and how you interact with them. As we switch from paper to spreadsheets to smart apps to run our businesses, we have the chance to rethink how we do business and how we interact with our customers. Small businesses that are just starting out don't need to set up their business processes and then change them. Your business can be ready for the future right from the start. Sticky notes and handwritten ledgers are not a good way to run a business in the 21st century. You can be agile, flexible, and ready to grow if you think, plan, and build in a digital way. As they move toward digital transformation, many companies are taking a step back to see if they are really doing the right things. Digital transformation begins and ends with the customer. How are digitization, digitalization, and digital transformation different? The change from analog to digital is what digitization means. Once upon a time, businesses kept their records on paper. Business information was analog, whether it was written by hand in ledgers or typed into documents. If you wanted to gather or share information, you had to deal with paper, binders, Xeroxes, and faxes. Then computers became more common, and most businesses started turning all of those records written on paper into digital computer files. The process of changing information from analog to digital is called digitization. Once the information was digitized, it was much easier to find and share, but businesses mostly used their new digital records the same way they used their old analog records. Even the icons for file folders were built into operating systems so that new users would feel more comfortable. Digital data was a lot better for businesses than analog data, but most business systems and processes were still based on how information was found, shared, and used in the analog era. Digitalization is the use of digital data to make work easier. Digitalization is the process of using digital information to make ways of working that have already been set up easier and more efficient. Note the word established in that definition. Digitalization is not about changing how you do business or making new kinds of businesses. It's about keeping going, but doing it faster and better now that your data is easy to get to and not locked away in a file cabinet in a dusty archive. Every interaction with a customer is made more valuable by digital transformation. Digital transformation is changing how business is done and, in some cases, making whole new types of businesses. With digital transformation, companies are taking a step back and looking at everything they do, from their internal systems to their online and offline interactions with customers. They are asking big questions like, can we change our processes so that we can make better decisions, create game-changing efficiencies, or give our customers a better, more personalized experience? What is digital transformation? Shedding some light on the possibilities. Understanding what your technology can do is a key part of digital transformation. Again, this doesn't mean we should ask, how can we do the same things faster? It means asking, what can our technology really do? And how can we change our business and processes to get the most out of our investments in technology? Transform your business to take advantage of the digital shift. In the same way, digital changes have changed how companies handle customer service. The old model was to wait for customers to come to you, either in person or by calling a phone number. But the rise of social media has changed services in the same way that it has changed sales, marketing, and even advertising. Progressive companies use social media as a way to meet customers on the platforms they prefer and offer more services. Why are businesses going through digital transformations? As digital technology gets better and more important in our everyday lives, businesses have to keep up. From a big picture point of view, it's easy: keep up or get left behind. To really understand what digital transformation means for your business, you'll need to do a bit more research. What makes digitalization and digital transformation move forward? Customers are the starting point for any change in business. It has to, because making customers happy is the way to succeed in business. Most digital technology and digital innovations are what drive customer expectations today. The customer who is always connected is always open to new ideas. When they see something new somewhere else, they want it from you as well. And if you don't have anything to offer, they'll find someone who does. As the world becomes more digitally connected, it's easier than ever for customers to compare prices and switch from one brand to another, often with very little effort. Digital innovation changes the way business is done in all fields. Every industry is affected by digital transformation. Whether your business makes money through client services, digital media, or physical goods, new technologies can change how you make, distribute, and help your customers. Your customer could be a consumer or a business-to-business, B2B, client, depending on what you do. Let's look at things from the point of view of your employees as well. As we'll talk about in a moment, employee expectations are shaped by their own consumer experiences, especially when it comes to digital innovation in the workplace. Customers expect innovative ideas and digital technology. The digital age has made customers more connected and given them more power. They are connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and want and expect the same from the companies they do business with. What are the main reasons for this change in how people act? Mobile devices and social media. Employees who put digital first are connected. The digital-first mindset is supported by millennials more than any other group in the workforce. Millennials grew up with PCs, consumer electronics, and phone apps, so they expect to use the same powerful, easy-to-use digital tools at work that they use in their personal lives. Use this digital-first way of thinking to give all of your employees more power. In the same way that customers want businesses that are ready and willing to connect with them 24/7 through social media and other digital channels, today's employees thrive in environments that make it easy to collaborate, get information, and work anytime and from anywhere. Digitalization is a strong ally of the employee who has a lot of power. In the digital age, why do businesses need to transform? Digital transformation is a change in how a business works. It's a change that's being made because everyone, from employees to customers, wants work to be better. Some of the biggest reasons for the huge changes going on in the business world right now are the drivers we just talked about. Plus, every business has to compete for customers and win them. If your competitors are using digital transformation to make production more efficient, distribution more widespread, workplaces better for employees, and the overall customer experience better, you should step up your game, too. Digital transformation in marketing. Digital transformation in marketing is meant to help find more customers while spending less money. More specifically, great digital marketing helps you get more high-quality lead generation and get closer to all of your customers, whether they are new to your brand or have been with you for a long time. The change from analog to digital marketing materials helps these efforts in two important ways. First, it costs less to make and distribute digital materials than analog ones. Print and mail campaigns are a lot more expensive than email campaigns. Second, digital marketing makes it possible to do things like automating marketing, track analytics, and talk to customers in ways that analog marketing never could. Instead of planning a one-size-fits-all trip down the funnel, marketers can create one-to-one journeys that watch how customers act and change the experience along the way to best suit each buyer. Marketers no longer have to rely on instincts and gut feelings alone to plan these journeys. Instead, they can use data-driven insights. Digital transformation in service. As much as any other part of business, customer service is being changed by the digital age, as are our ideas about where service starts and ends. Maybe even more. The on-demand economy has grown quickly from a few new apps that let busy professionals hire errand runners and hail cars to a global movement to, as Forbes put it, Uberize the whole economy. With everyone having a smartphone, electronic payment systems, and apps that match demand, consumers, with supply, gig workers, in real time, you can get almost anything you want with a swipe and a tap, any time of day or night. How to transform your business digitally. A digital transformation is a full change in how a business works. This is very important to keep in mind if you're thinking about changing your business. It's not just about keeping the software and IT systems up to date. It's a change in culture and a rethinking of everything your company does and how it does it. Even small businesses that are just starting out can use a digital transformation mindset to make digital first a part of their company culture. What better way to understand how digital innovation can help customers than to be a digital leader yourself in all aspects of growing and running a business? Before I talk about how to build a framework for your digital transformation, let's talk about some signs that your business needs to change. Signs that a business needs to make the switch to digital. Different parts of your organization can show you that your business needs a digital transformation. They might not yell, "It's time to go digital," or "Why aren't you on Instagram?" They could instead show up as a variety of business problems. If you agree with one or more of the things on the list, it might be time to think about making a plan for digital transformation. You're not getting as many recommendations as you used to. Referrals are being shared online through social media, apps, email, and messaging more and more. If your business doesn't have a strong digital strategy that is easy to meet your target audience, you might miss out on referrals. People aren't coming back to do business like they used to. Customers who don't buy from you again don't always mean that your products and services aren't good enough. If you lose repeat business, it could be because of a promotion by a competitor or because you didn't follow up with the customer. If your repeats have been going down, a digital transformation of your messaging strategy could help you figure out why. Promotions that have worked in the past no longer bring in new customers. Why don't your killer promotions work as well as they used to? How do you know what effect they have? Print campaigns are hard to measure, and even the best digital strategies from last year may no longer work. If your promotions aren't bringing in leads, you might need a new, bottom-up marketing strategy. Cross-department complaints are growing about teams that don't work together or share information, don't talk to each other, and so on. The idea that sales and marketing don't work well together is as extinct as the dinosaurs. Collaboration is the key word in today's forward-thinking business cultures, and the most important thing is to get your data out of silos and into the hands of those who need it. At the heart of every digital foundation is a plan for making business data accessible and useful across departments. Your technology feels old, and your employees want features they're used to seeing in consumer apps. Spreadsheets are great, but you shouldn't always use them. Modern business apps that meet specific needs work together so data can be shared, and are easy to use on both desktop and mobile devices are where it's at. If your current technology doesn't offer most or all of the above to your employees, it might be time to look for a new one that does. When you look below the surface to figure out why these problems are happening, you often find that you don't have the business data visibility you need to make good decisions. Many small and medium-sized businesses are made up of a patchwork of applications that don't work together. Fixing your tech infrastructure so that everyone in your business can share and analyze data is a key step toward making better, more informed decisions. How small business owners can come up with a plan for digital transformation. Start with an assessment of yourself to find gaps, problems, and places where you might have trouble. What gives you the most trouble? What do you need to do to stay alive? For businesses that are very small or just starting out, the answers may be short and sweet: we need sales and customers. We need a few key systems and processes that we can rely on. It's important for everyone at your company to be involved. Over time, all of these things will be a part of your digital transformation, and you may have more stakeholders than you think. Even if your company is small and new and the path to digital transformation seems clear right now, remember that you're building for the future. And you will be bigger in the future. Your business will grow, whether that means hiring more people or making more money, or both. Your digital transformation strategy should be made so that your business can be flexible and change quickly as it grows. In your framework for digital transformation, don't make mistakes that are common. Integration of technology is the key. It might be the best place for SMBs to put their money. One of the biggest and easiest mistakes for a business to make is to buy a lot of different technologies that don't work well together. When your platforms and apps don't work together, it can be hard to sort through the mess of information that results. Small and medium-sized businesses, SMBs, need to keep their attention on getting the capabilities they need now in a way that can grow with their businesses. The business ecosystems and platforms of today make it easy for vendors and developers to make apps that help small and medium-sized businesses grow. Adopting a platform that can be expanded will help make sure that your company's processes and information can move as smoothly as possible. Everything else can be built on top of that. I'm proud of the fact that I can help organizations with their digital transformation strategy. It took me years of experience to get to this point. If you are in the middle of a digital transformation and want to know how to get your team to the end, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm happy to be a casual sounding board for any of your needs when it comes to change.